The EURUSD has continued to fall down in price starting from the week. We can see it here, where the previous week has stopped right here with this bearish candle, where the price did not close below these two candles, low and open and high. So we can see what is here visible, and that is that the price has continued to move up a little bit, going retrace back up and then continue to fall down for the rest of the 3 days. And Thursday and Friday the price has bounced from this support at 1.05087 and then reversed back up, trying to return back inside about 1.05825. If we go to the trading community, I have mentioned that the trading idea is that the price will continue to move down, and this was the entry. It is at 1.10674, 1.1674, and the price has continued to move up, but we can see that the price did not reach 1.0674, where the entry was here at 74 at this resistance, and then the price continued to move up, where the take profit was 1.10600, and the price has reached that area easily, because we can see that the price has reached this target on Monday. The price even continued to down even more and reached this support and resistance, or this support, and then continue to make a bounce to the resistance. So we can see that the price has continue to move down in the bearish momentum, and we can see on the weekly time frame that we have a large bearish momentum right here, where the price has reached the lowest price level, and that is 1.048 price level. These levels were mentioned in the previous week analysis, where I have mentioned that the price will continue to move down probably and reach this area around 1.0545, and this is what has happened easily in 3 days this week, when the price on Tuesday and Friday has made a retrace from this support and stop it right here at 1.05620. If we check also the monthly time frame, where we have this month end, we have one more day until this month ends, but the Forex in the EURUSD is not traded on the weekend, so we can conclude that this month has ended. And what we can see, this month is completely bearish one, where the price has gone below this price level, which is 1.057, which is very critical level, and the price is closed this month here. The price has reached the lowest levels, which was also mentioned in the previous analysis. So what we can make a conclusion for the next month, what could happen? Because of this strong bearish momentum, we can see that the price has closed the month below these price levels, but we have several more important levels, and these are here visible, which is 1.055 and 1.053. These are the levels which is a very critical for the price if the price will continue to move down to the next one, and that is here 1.048. We can see that this month the price did not close the month at these lowest price levels, which means that the sellers have exited from their trades here and also here, and the buyers have started to entering from the support level to put the price to the higher price levels. So we have here a bounce, where I'm expecting that the price will continue to move down in the next month, at least to this one and to this one, which is 1.053. We will see on the weekly and daily time frame how important these levels are, but for this I'm expecting that the price will continue to move down because of this strong bearish momentum. There is high probability that the price will move a little bit more down and then bounce back up again to reach this one, 1.057, which has happened on Friday. But there is also a possibility that the price could bounce and reach this one, 1.066 price level. We can see it here and also here. So for the next month, I am expecting the price will continue to move down, reaching this price level and this price level, which was very close this month on Wednesday. Let's go to the weekly. Let's see how this looks. On the weekly time frame, this looks for me that the bears will continue to move down, and there is a high probability that the price will try to reach this 1.054. And also what I can see that this resistance on the higher price levels is this one here, which is very important level for the price. We can see that this resistance is stretching from this to this, so from 1.063 up to 1.066. These 30 pips is very important resistance for the price. We will see that on the daily time frame, but here on the weekly is also very important to return back from the bearish momentum. So I'm expecting that the price will continue to move down. There is a probability that the price could make a reverse back up, reaching this 1.061 and then continue to move down. So we will see how this looks on the daily time frame, which are the levels very critical for the price. Let's zoom out a little bit so we can see the critical levels. You can see in the past that the price, when it was falling down very strongly, the price stopped here, which was very strong support level, confluence of support levels that have prevented the price from falling further down. So the price has stopped also here, we can see it here, and the price has bounced from this price level, reaching this area here. So very important levels for the price currently is for the bulls to push the price higher to cancel this bearish momentum is this one here, 1.067, which is also 1.066. I have just mentioned that from here 1.063 up to 1.066 is very important level for the price on the weekly time frame and also on the monthly. So this is a very important level that bulls needs to push the price above to return at least somehow inside the decision range area. I'm expecting that the price will continue to move down still, and there is a room that the probability that the price could make a retrace back up to 1.063. On the weekly time frame I have said 1.061, but this is the area where the price could return back up, and we can see this downtrend small daily channel will also pose some kind of confluence of resistance around this one and then continue to fall down. We have seen, let's stretch like this, we have seen that the next level where the price could stop is this area here, 1.039, which is a daily also support, very strong one for the daily time frame. So there is a probability that the price could fall down even more. So as a conclusion, I am expecting that the price will make a retrace and then bounce back down unless the price goes above 1.063 and close the price above, which will cancel this bearish momentum. But for now, I am expecting that the price will fall down, and 1.04 area around this one is very likely for me, at least on the monthly time frame. So I am targeting. If the price returns back up above this one, I am canceling this target for this month, and I will see how this scenario will go in the following weeks. Now let's go to the GBPUSD and see how the price has behaved this week. Just a minute, let's see, like this one. Let's see, in the trading community I have mentioned that there is a possibility of price bouncing from that support around 1.22 and also around 1.21. So I have expected that the price will move down to 1.22 price level. Let's see that the price has stopped here. The price has stopped here where it is 1.22 price level. I expected the price will continue to move down to reach 1.22 price level. This has been confirmed, and I have expected the price will bounce around 1.26 price level, and the price has gone a little bit more around 1.22 and then the price reversed back up. I have expected that there is a reaching 1.2240 and the price is reached at this area, which is currently here. So I have expected that the price will bounce from this one here to reach this one, and this was something that has been done this week. So if you would like to also see the next time also what will be the entry and exit levels I have just mentioned on the EURUSD, for example, and also GBP, you can also join me here inside the trading community so we can talk a little bit more details about the entry, stop loss and take profits. So let's see how this week the GBP has done. We can see that the price has broke down below this strong support. We can see that is also a monthly support on a weekly time frame. The price has made a bounce from this area here, 1.21, and then reached 1.226. So it was a very strong bounce. Let's see how this looks on the weekly. We can see a very strong support on the monthly time frame, which is a very strong one that should hold the price, and we can see that this week has closed also as a bearish one after the previous one also was. We can see a very strong bearish momentum here where the price has stopped here. And let's see how this month looks, because we have this month ended. And what we can see here is that the price has broke below this strong support at 1.23 price level, and the price has reached 1.215. It's very strong one. So what we can also make a conclusion, because these 2 months has enclosed the previous 4 months. These two has enclosed, because we can see a very strong bearish momentum. So the price doesn't stop at all on the monthly time frame at these support levels, which means a very critical levels has been broken, and this is the one that was the most important one. So this month has closed below 1.23 price level, which means for me that this price will be inside the bearish mode a little bit more, unless we see on the monthly time frame the price reverses back up above 1.23 price level. So if I make a conclusion for the next month, I am expecting that the price will continue to fall down and reach this area 1.2 price level, which we have around 200 pips from the current price level. So if the price doesn't return back up above 1.23 price level, I will be looking to reach this one here, where I'm expecting that the price could bounce, and also there is a probability that the price will reach this area 1.19 price level, because we can see these wicks on the lower side. So this is my target on the monthly time frame. Let's see how this looks on the weekly. So on the weekly, on the monthly, I am expecting the price will continue and to fall down, and probably reaching around 1.191 and also 1.2 price level. So these are the targets on the monthly time frame, but we can see it's very likely also on the weekly. For now, as it looks, the weekly has closed below very important levels, but it has stopped here. We can see it here, a very strong weekly support price level. But the next one where the price could reach is 1.21, where the price is bouncing from that price level. I'm expecting the price will continue to fall down, and that is the price level. Currently what I can see here from the market is this one here, 1.20 price level, because if we go from the past, this is a confluence of support. We can see it here, 1.206 support, then we have it here, then we have it also here, a very critical levels, and we have it here, for example, from here and to here. So this is very important levels for the weekly, so I'm expecting that the price will continue to fall down unless I see the price reversing back up and closing the week about 1.227, which is very close to 1.23 price level, a very critical level for the monthly time frame I have just mentioned. So for the next week, I'm expecting the price fall down, but let's see much more closer what are the levels on the daily time frame that we can expect. I will zoom out a little bit just to see a bigger picture. What we can see, the prices was rising up, then falling down. The prices stopped, close very close to this one, 1.20, which is a very critical level on the weekly time frame. We can see a confluence of support levels here. So I'm expecting that the price will continue to fall down and reaching around 1.2 price level, which is the first one, and then on the weekly it is 1.191. But if we take a look a little bit closer on the daily time frame, first level is 1.20. Just see a little bit, just a minute. Let's see it like this. It will be easier for us, and like this. We can see that the price is currently here, and the lowest level where the price could go on the weekly time frame, the first one is here, which was already reached this week. Below that, we can see that there is a stop level around 1.20, which is lows that we can see on the weekly time frame where the price was going down, the prices reached this area. Below that, we can see the next one after the price could make a bounce up and then return back down is 1.12 price level, which is this support here. We can see it on the charts. Now, for the next week, I'm expecting that the price will continue to fall down because there is no room, and we can see on the Friday what has happened. After the price has made a bounce, the price has reversed back down, which means for me there is a sellers, and also there are no enough buyers to put the price even more higher. The critical level for the buys on the daily time frame is this one here, 1.23 price level, which is also weekly very critical level and also monthly critical level support. So on the monthly time frame, the price, there is a probability that the price will reach this area, and that is my target, 1.12. And for the weekly, it is also very close, 1.2 price level and also 1.191. On the daily time frame, I can see these are the levels similar as the weekly time frame, so I'm expecting the price will continue to move down. If you would like to see also what are my entry, stop loss and take profit levels for the next week for the GBPUSD, join me with the trading community and let's discuss a little bit more details. Now let's move to the gold against US dollar and see how the market has formed this week. Let's see to the trading community. My idea about this week is that I'm waiting until gold gets outside of the range area. So let's see what has happened this week. We can see that this week was a bearish again against US dollar. It means that the US dollar was very strong. We will see that later on when I cover US index here, and we'll see what has happened. We can see that the price has gone outside this range area, and this one also, this Monday candle was a confirmation that there is a breakout happening. The next candle, which was a confirmation candle, has been confirmed at this range area, but what we can see, it was not very good for the trading because the confirmation was gone all the way down. It has not confirmed right here to be a nice entry level, but the target has been reached for the sellers, and that is the support area, which is a very important one. But we can see that the price did not stop. It has only bounced a little bit and then continued to move down. So the price is in between the support and resistance levels for the next week. Let's see how this looks on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we have a very strong bearish candle. The bearish candle that has broke several support levels, and this is the one which was I was waiting to break outside of the range area, and the next one is this one. We can see this was a very strong bearish signal where the price did not stop on the next support level for the weekly time frame. And if we go to the monthly, which is also closing one day more, but we can make a conclusion that this month has ended as a bearish one, and we can see that the monthly time frame has gone through the previous support 1918 and did not stop around this one 1892, sorry, and then the price gone down, and it is in between this resistance and the next support. So what I'm expecting for the next month is that the price will continue to fall down to this level at 1825. We'll see much more closer on the weekly and also daily time frame, but this is the target I'm watching. But there is also a possibility that the price could reach this area and then bounce back up. So where the price will stop, we will see on the weekly and also daily time frames, but this is the target I'm watching for the next month. And there is also probability that the price could make a reverse and try to confirm this breakout to the downside. So there is also always possibility that the breakout which has happened this month needs to be confirmed, and that is what I'm expecting after the price makes a breakout. So let's go to the weekly time frame and let's see. 1824 is the target. Let's see how this looks on the weekly. 1824 is this one here on the monthly time frame, but if we take a look closer on the weekly, we will see what are the levels. So for the weekly, this was very important level that the price needs to break down, needs to break to the downside, and this has happened. And the next one where the price could stop is this area around this one here, 184 and also 1835. This is the area where I'm expecting the price will fall down. So 1824 is the area on the monthly time frame, so it's very likely that there is a possibility that the price could reach this area also on the weekly time frame. On the upside, we can see It's very strong for the price. It needs to return back here above 1900 price level to get back outside of this downtrend bearish momentum. So this is the area which is very critical for the buyers and also for the sellers. This is very critical level, 1800. We can see it a great support price level. So if we go to the daily time frame, we will see much closer these price levels. Let's zoom out a little bit so we can have a bigger picture. Sorry, let's use crosshair. 1824. 1824 is very critical on the monthly time frame and also a very critical level. Here it is on the daily. We can see where it's ending. The price has gone below this support, so the price is currently here, which is in between the resistance and support level. On the monthly time frame and also weekly, I'm expecting that the price will fall down, so this is also visible on the daily time frame, what I'm expecting. I will put inside trading community my entry ideas for the next week, where I'm expecting after this breakout to the downside where the price could go and also what it can happen. But for now, the target for the gold against US dollar is to move to the downside. This is a very strong confluence of support for the price. On the upper side, if the price would like to continue back inside, at least inside indecision range, this is the area where the price should return, and that is around this area 1864 price level. To return into bullish mode and completely indecision, it should return back here where it was for several weeks. Here we can see it. So if you would like to see my trading ideas and also entry, stop loss and take profit, see you inside the trading community. Let's go to the US30, how this looks. Inside the trading community for the US30, I said there is a breakout to the downside and I'm expecting the price to fall down to the next support and then bounce from that support. Let's see what has happened this week. This week has started with this pin bar, which is a bullish one, so the price was here. I was expecting that the price will continue to fall down and then make a bounce back up. So the idea from the trading community was correct. The prices fall down to the next support, we can see it here, and from here the price is bouncing back up. Let's see, the entry was 33658, entry was 33658. The entry was here and the stop loss was 33470. Sadly, this stop loss was activated, which was not very good, and the take profit is 33951. So this is the trading idea. The entry levels was not correct, but the price has fallen down and reached this area. So what we can see here, the price has continued to fall down with the bearish momentum, and it has gone outside of this uptrend channel support line. If we take a look on the weekly, we can see that the price has broke below this channel support line, and it's now has formed second week as a bearish one. What we can see currently the price has stopped in between these support and resistance levels, so it is in the free fall. On the monthly time frame, which is also closing tomorrow, we can see that the price has broke below the support levels on the monthly time frame and did not stop on very critical levels, what we can see on the chart. We can see that the price has stopped and bouncing from the also very strong confluence of support and resistance levels on the monthly time frame. But what we can make a conclusion for the next month, I am expecting the price will continue to fall down to this confluence of support, which is around 32869. So this is a confluence of support where we can see very strong support where the price could bounce. So let's go to the weekly time frame and see how this looks. So 32817 is the target for me on the monthly time frame. So this is the area where the price could go. On the weekly time frame, my targets for the next week is that the price could and should continue to fall down and reach around this one where the price has bounced, and below that it is an area here where the first one is, and that is we can make a round number 33000. So if we go to the daily time frame, we can see how this looks much more precisely. So we have here engulfing candle, bearish engulfing candle that is formed here at the support, which is not very good idea. If the engulfing candle is forming, it's much better to form on the resistance, which will indicate that the price could fall down. But for now, what we can see, the price is here. So the next levels for the daily time frame are this one here, where the price has already reached. On the weekly time frame is 33000 as a target. We can see on the daily time frame, this is also the next support after the price breaks below this one. So it's very important that the price makes a breakout of this area, which is currently happening, and also then find entry idea to go and follow the fall to this 3300 price level on the daily. On the daily, there is a possibility that the price could reach this area and at the start of this demand zone. If the price breaks below that, the next one is the lower side of this demand zone. So I'm expecting on the weekly and also monthly time frame that the price will fall down around 33000. Let's see what happens. If the price returns back up, and that is also possible on the market, the critical level that the price needs to break is this one here, 33704. If the price closes above, this idea about price reaching lower levels will be stopped for a while, just to see what happens after this price returns back up until the price makes another breakout to the downside. So if you would like to see what are the entry ideas about this this bearish engulfing bar and reaching this area, see you inside the trading community, where I will share my trading idea about this week and also what are the stop loss and take profit levels. Now let's go to the Nasdaq and see how this looks. So we can see that the price this week has gone down and then returned back up. In the previous week, we can see this is the pin bar, a bearish one that has formed here at the support, and then the price tried to retrace back up, but then fall down, make a breakout of this support, and then move it even more down and then return it back up. We can see this is also a bullish pin bar that has formed right below this one support, indicating that the price could continue to move up, and this has happened. Even though this pin bar has not formed at the right position, it was a signal that the price could reverse back up, and we can see it here what has happened. The price has ended Friday with the bearish pin bar bouncing from this support. Let's see inside trading community what was the idea for the Nasdaq. The entry was 149. It will be interesting because on the great support, I am expecting the price to retrace and then fall down again. So my idea was that the price retrace back up, and it has retrace and then fall down back again. The retrace was the idea to entry 149. That didn't happen. It happened on the Friday. We can see it here. And then if you have entered with the entry 149, stop loss would be 15. And then the take profit 147. 15 would be here stop loss, and 147 would be activated. So the idea about this one bouncing from this area was fulfilled, and the take profit has been reached. Let's go to the weekly and see how this looks. On the weekly time frame, the price could not close below this one very critical support level. We have seen that on the daily, which is here. So this breakout to the downside was not confirmed, and what we can see, the price is formed a bullish pin bar on the weekly time frame right here at the support. It will be interesting week for the next several weeks. Let's see on the monthly time frame how this looks. After the price has made a breakout to the upside, the price has confirmed this breakout, but now the price has returned this month back inside. So it's very critical level. We can see it here. This is the area, and it is a range currently acting as a demand zone on the monthly time frame. It's very important level. So the price on the monthly time frame could not close below this one, which is also a very critical level. So this will be interesting how the price will behave in the next month and also the next following weeks. For this, it is very important to go to the weekly time frame to see how the market will play out. But for now, as it looks, there is a high probability that the price could go down to this price level 14215, very critical for the monthly time frame. We can see it here. But for this, it is important to see weekly time frame. On the upper side, if the price continues and returns back above 14, let's round it 15, it is easier, the price will return into bullish mode. But for now, as it looks, the price is broke below that and it has closed on a monthly time frame, which is suggesting for me that the price could go to the lower levels. Let's see on the weekly time frame how this looks. Very important level, this one here. On the upper side is 15 on the monthly time frame, but we can see it's also very important here 149 price level on the weekly. On the below side, I have mentioned that there is a probability around price reaching 14215, which is below this weekly support. We can see it here. And it is very critical. We can see it here, what has happened. So the target for me that the price could reach is this area here, and we will see what will happen from this, very important on the monthly, and we can see on the weekly time frame. But there is also probability that the price could return back up, return inside from this bounce above 15, which will be again into bullish mode, where I'm expecting the price could reach this area here. For this, we need to go also on the daily time frame and see how this happens. This breakout was here and it was confirmed with this candle, but the price returned back up. So the price has reversed for some reason, and there is a probability that the price will reach this area because of this strong bullish momentum, but there is also selling pressure that is pushing the price even more down. Critical level for the daily time frame is this one, 14775, to return back up and try to reach 15 area to go above this resistance level. On the lower side, it is again this area 146 area here, 1465 area, that is very important for the price, and below that is 14554. Below that we can see 1430, very important level on the daily time frame, and we have mentioned very important level on the monthly and also weekly, this lower side of this daily demand zone. So if you would like to see how I'm playing the next week, where are the entry level, stop loss and take profit for this one, let's see inside the trading community. Now let's go to the dollar index, let's see how this behaves. We can see that on the Friday, very strong bullish pin bar, and we can see the week has started here. After the breakout has happened, we can see it here this day. We can see on the next day the confirmation has been validated and the price continued to move down. This is the breakout I have mentioned the previous week, and let's see on the trading community. My trading idea was the entry 10508 and will continue to move up with take profit 106.20. The price did not reverse back down, we can see it here. I was expecting the price will continue to fall down, make a small wick and then continue. This was not happen, but the price continued to move up, and the price has reached this area 1.106 area, and even more, the price has reached 106.78. So the idea was that the price will continue to move up, and this is what has happened. After that, the price returned back down. We can see the price has touched this channel resistance line and then reversed back down, bouncing from this 105 area, 105.50. Very strong support level. Let's see on the weekly how this looks. The price has break above. We can see that the price has made a breakout of this strong resistance. Now we can see that the price has tried to reach this area, 107 area, but it was not so easy. But that is the next target on the weekly time frame, what we can see. Let's see on the month, because this month has ended. The month has made a breakout from this indecision range area, and it's currently moving up, which is very clear information that this month the price has made a breakout, and we can see several levels the price has broke to the upside. The first one is 10494, let's round it to 105. The next one is 10550, which is visible on the daily time frame. The next one is 105.84. So we can see that the price is moving up, and it is the target. The next one is, the first one is here, 107.55, and the next one is here, 108.54. This is the target. I'm not expecting that the price will fall down to return back inside the indecision range area. The critical level to return back down is 105 price level. Let's go to the weekly and see how this looks. After the breakout has happened, there is possibility that the price could reverse it back down, confirming this breakout valid one, and then continue to 107, and the strong level is 107.50, which is visible on the monthly time frame, but on the weekly is this 107 area around here, because this is the first resistance level. On the lower side, the price needs to return back below 105.70 and also below 105 to return into indecision range area, which is here. So I'm not expecting that the price will continue to move down. I'm expecting the price to see on higher price levels, and let's see how this looks here on the daily time frame. Let's zoom a little bit out to see a little bit picture. Sorry. We can see that the price has formed this one, a bullish pin bar, that is suggesting that the price could reverse back up, and the next targets are this one here, and the final one is this one here, 107. Let's round this one, and it is the start of this supply zone here. So I'm expecting the price will continue to move up, and for now I'm not expecting the price will fall down below 1,550, which is a very critical level on the daily time frame. If that happens, the next one where the price could go is 105, very critical level on the daily time frame, very critical on the weekly and also monthly time frames. So it's very important to see how the price behaves on the daily time frame, but for now I'm expecting the price will continue to move up. So if you would like to see what are my entry, stop loss and take profit levels on the daily time frame are for the next week, please join the trading community and see you inside. Now let's go to next ones, and that is cryptos. I will cover in the next video. See you next time and happy trading. That is all from today's analysis. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any question, feel free to leave a comment. If you like the analysis, click the like button and subscribe. See you next time and a happy trading.